Welcome to the TUE Brew Review. This week we are checking out Dream We Move, Dream We Groove. This is a collaborative beer from the Mikerphone Brewing Company, which is in the Chicagoland area out of Elk Grove Village. And they collaborated with King's Brewery, which is out in the LA area, out in California. This is an Imperial Stout conditioned on wild Thai bananas, toasted coconut, and cocoa nibs. So wild Thai bananas, I've actually heard of this this foodie thing popping up here and there. So apparently it's obviously it's a banana. Apparently it's got a lot more complex flavors in it. It's supposed to be creamier, kind of a different texture. I think it's also seeded, so it's certainly not as easy to consume out of hand as the bananas that we're used to, but I guess it's got a lot of interesting complex flavors. So I've never had one myself, and to try it in a beer is going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and get into this. Quick shout out to my friend Tony, who is a P1 observer of TBR and supplied me with this beer. Thank you, Tony. So this is a big old 16-ounce can. I do like the basically, it's a kind of a knockoff of a Michael Jordan a sneaker on the front, 16-ounce can. There's the King's Brewing logo. Really, yeah, no other information on here other than, we've got 11.5% ABV. So as anticipated, being an Imperial Stout, this is definitely a big boozy sipper. So, so am I. So this should pair well. So as expected, big, thick, viscous pour. I mean, there's lots of residual sugars. Look at the cling on the glass. The lacing on that's pretty remarkable. You've got a really deep garnet, deep brown, almost blackish, but it's somewhat opaque, somewhat murky, see-through. One would expect being aged on bananas. It's not going to have a opaque appearance. And you do have a thin but persistent dark brown head. So yeah, getting a lot of the Imperial Stout sweetness. I'm getting a lot of the it almost smells like it's been barrel aged. So getting some of that like the barrel aged character. Definitely a lot of sweet dark sugar, like a brown sugar, caramel sugar type of aromatics. Picking up just a hint of the coconut and the chocolate. Hard to pull a banana out of there, but maybe these Thai fruit bananas are more about the flavor than the aromatics. So cheers, let's dive in. Okay, there's the banana. Man, it's in the flavor. Tons of banana, chocolate. Coconut is there, minor player, but it's definitely there. Gooey, sweet, decadent beer, but yeah, the banana, boy, that just that hits you right up front. Man, the mouthfeel on this thing, creamy, rich texture, man, it's just clinging to the palate. Very long finish, as one would expect. I'm getting a little bit of the heat from the higher alcohol levels, so I'm getting a little tinge of hotness, but yeah, nice, long, pleasant, man. And the banana finish and kind of almost like a tropical fruit finish is in there. I almost want to say it's a little, not citrusy, but kind of pineapple. So almost like a sweet tart finish, and I think that's coming from the bananas. But yeah, coconut's in there. I get the chocolate. Get some of the booziness and the big malt character from the Imperial Stout, and the wild Thai bananas definitely come into play in the flavor and the finish. So yeah, this is really an interesting beer. I don't think I can finish this. I think I'm going to have to find one or two other people to help me finish this 16-ouncer, because a little goes a long ways. So if you see this around, definitely pick up a can of it and share it with friends and family, because this is really an interesting treat. So Tony, thank you for turning me on to it. But I also want to take a moment to bring up something that's happening here in the state of Illinois in terms of the beer laws here in the Illinois brewing community. Past Prohibition, which ended in 1933, most states patched together their own set of laws. And here in Illinois, the law for the Liquor Control Act was passed in 1934. The law is still in the books today. It's horribly antiquated, and it is deterring brewers such as Mikerphone and other Illinois brewers from getting their product out there. Namely, they're not allowed to ship their product. It's one of the many rules that's antiquated and obsolete here in the state of Illinois. For example, Mikerphone cannot ship this product out of the state. They either have to go through the distribution chain, aka go through the wholesalers and retailers, or you have to go to the brewery itself and buy it. However, if you go to King's Brewery in California, they can ship the beer because of their beer laws. So this goofy patchwork of beer laws, some states have gotten up to date, some states have not, and sadly, Illinois has not with their 90-plus-year-old beer laws that are on the books. But there's a way that you can help. Attached to this video, for those of you who reside in the state of Illinois, there is a link to the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild advocacy page. You can take not even 2 minutes and you can sign a petition to say, hey, state lawmakers, can you please update the laws to give the Illinois craft brewers a level playing field when it comes to distributing their products? You can ship wine in Illinois that's made in Illinois, but you can't ship beer. What's up with that? So if you have a moment, go on the Illinois Craft Brewer Guild advocacy page, and again, there's a link. And if you live in a state outside and you enjoy your locally craft-made beers, which remember, these are small business owners, which is the engine of any community in Illinois and throughout the 50 states. So take a few minutes to search your state's Craft Brewers Guild and see if there is some antiquated laws on the book. There probably are, and I'm sure the Brewers Guild is trying to work with legislators to bring those up to date to help give these guys a little bit more of a level playing field when it comes to getting these fabulous products in the hands of consumers like us who appreciate them so much. So I'll get off my soapbox now. I get a chance, take a few minutes to do that. Otherwise, either go to Mikerphone or go to King's Brewery or go to your local retail shop and check out this beer. Dream we move, dream we groove, Imperial Stout. Cheers.